video of a 1992 custom solid axle converted 3500 series crew cab, long bed, big block pickup. This truck's riding on 40-inch boggers, 8-inch suspension springs with a solid axle kit, giving it about 12 inches of lift. Custom traction bars. This truck was completely disassembled. Every single piece was removed from the truck and painted piece by piece. Steel cowl induction hood. Turn it off so you can hear me a little bit better, but everybody likes the sound of that big block. The particular customer that did this truck is a local fellow, and he has built a lot of custom vehicles over the years, and he is extremely particular. This truck was a project that took years upon years to complete. He bought basically everything except for the bumpers from GM, all the trim, all the glass, every single piece, clip, rod. I actually picked some parts up from him while he was doing the build and saw the truck laid out in his garage in a million pieces. All the emblems, the bumpers were aftermarket because I don't think you could get them from GM anymore. But aside from that, this was you can pretty much call it a frame off restoration or a nut and bolt restoration. Worn hubs, 8-lug axles, Dana 60 front axle, proper drive shaft which is hooked up, balanced and does work, Fox shocks, custom speaker box behind the seat. But as you can see, all the trim, all the belt molding around the glass, both seats were redone. Does have a custom speaker box behind the seat, amp and sub. All the windows are tinted. Rocker panels and cab corners are in great shape. Frame's great. He smoothed all that out when he did the job. Still has the big 14-bolt rear axle that has been disc brake converted. Very clean job. You don't see many of this 88 to 98 body style that's very impressive. Everything he did as far as the grille made it so that it's a 95 to 99 style. It has the smoothie front bumper. He even put the right valance on it. You can see the brackets right there that come through for the solid axle kit. Headers, 496 big block. We do have the dyno sheets on the motor. The transmission is a 4L80 custom built transmission with a Cohen converter. The truck does idle properly at a stoplight. Very unusual for these newer trucks to everything work right. No lights on the dash, no funny shifting. The motor hits with a pretty hard cam. Approximately 2,000 miles on the build. And dyno sheets on the motors on file, and they show, I think it's 650 on the, just over 600 on the torque, and close to 550 on the horsepower, if memory serves me right. But we do have those. They will go to the new owner, as well as a lot of documents and receipts on the truck. It does have crossover steering. It does have a custom track bar with heim joints. Of course, deep pan. No leaks or drips that I noticed. frame has been cleaned up. Most of the time people leave all the brackets and everything on the frame. This one's been super cleaned up. Wouldn't expect any different from the way he does things. You see the headers and the transmission. Everything's very clean. Nice new hardware on all the springs and bolts. You won't find a cleaner one, and it's probably at half the price that was invested, and it's turnkey right now. No waiting, no delay, ready to rock. Call if you got any particular questions on this truck or any others.